Okay, so today going to go over the news for LR Vegito Blue, and he kind of got a bit of a buff, but not really in certain areas, and of course I will be going over that in today's video. And there are also some bad news for a few players in the game, but I hope you guys are having a great day as always. And if you do enjoy today's video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new. Now you're probably wondering, what is this good thing about Vegito Blue? Because I doubt he could have changed his passive by that much, or maybe even his super attack mechanics. Well, it's a minimal change, but it will make him way better on certain teams for the future. So if we go over to DBZ space here, big shout out to Renzi as always. So if we jump over to the card, LR Vegito Blue, for the like 99% of the card is the exact same, apart from one small change, which is going to make a big difference in the future. So his leader skill gives free key to super types and a 70% stat increase. He greatly raises his attack for one turn and causes mega colossal damage. We knew that it did this from the start. So his 12 key super attack raises attack and defense and causes colossal damage. And at super attack 20, you get a 30% attack increase. And so basically the super attack power is increased even more. Basically the difference between the 12 key and the 18 key super attack is that the 12 key can just basically carry on. You can consistently raise your attack and defense every single time that you super attack, but when it comes to the 18 key super attack, it only greatly raises his attack for one turn. So overall, if you are going to get like 10 super attacks off or something along those lines with a 12 key super attack consistently, then it will eventually surpass the buff that you get from the 18 key super attack. But you have to take into account that the 18 key causes mega colossal damage on top of the fact that it also greatly raises his attack by most likely 50%, but don't quote me on that. And these are his attack calculations, and I believe there are some averages on the Dokkan subreddit, so we'll have a look at those in a bit. But he is basically going to be a 100% unit. Is he hard to obtain now? For some players, sure, and I'll tell you guys why. So 80% attack and defensive increase, raises ki by up to 10, the less health remaining, the greater the ki boost. Super Saiyan, Warrior God, prepared for battle. That is the major change on the card, but I'll get back to that in a few moments. Power bestowed by God, Feast Fighter, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power. So his link set now is very, very good. It's not to say that it was bad before by any means, but Over in a Flash isn't exactly a go-to link on the majority of the teams that he is going to be on. Prepare for Battle, he shares with Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, the new one, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Gogeta, is, you know, STR Super Trunks, Super Saiyan 2 Bardock. There are just so many units on that team that you could potentially share that link with. Not Ultimate Gohan though, because Ultimate Gohan just has a terrible link set for this particular team. But you kind of get the point now. He has that link set required that, you know, that allows him to perform extremely well on all of the teams that he is on. And this will also allow him to consistently get the 18 key super attack, if that is in fact what you want to aim for. Maybe you want to aim for the 12 key super attack consistently. I mean, it comes down to what you personally prefer, I suppose. But when it comes to the potential system, like I said, most people are most likely going to have him at 100%. And they may, I kind of want to say most people are going to go for level 20 crit as well, and then just stick with the level 6 additional. But you might decide to go with a bit more of a balanced approach. But Prepare for Battle is going to help him massively, like I said. I'm on STR as well as the LR Vegito category, which of course is the Potara category, because the majority of the units on that particular team are going to have the Prepare for Battle link. So that is a good change for LR Vegito Blue. Again, most players are most likely going to get him to 100%, but if I jump over to the Dokkan subreddit, Mobile Man actually commented on a particular post, and he kind of went over a few things that kind of are relevant to this, you know, link skill change. So if I jump over here, so changes in link set of LR Vegito Blue, and here we go. Getting Prepared for Battle instead of Over in a Flash is an upgrade. Prepare for Battle is the better link in the majority of the teams that LR Super Saiyan Blue Vegito is on. The change from Over in a Flash to Prepare for Battle makes him practically guaranteed to get his 18 key super attack on Super STR, and it will make him link even better with LR Super Saiyan Goku, pardon me, and Super Saiyan Vegeta once they are released. Of course, that is just LR Vegito. If there's ever a Future Trunks Saga category, Prepare for Battle will be the prominent link there. The only team where Over in a Flash would have been better is on the upcoming Super Saiyan Blue Vegito team, but obviously he can't be used there anyways. And then someone asked about his, you know, his average attack, and an average of 20 key, pardon me. That'll give him an average attack of 2.1 million when he is at rainbow level. So at rainbow level, on Mono STR, I'm assuming, that is going to be... Okay, yeah, he didn't specify, which is a bit of a shame. Well, let's say this is Super STR, okay? But on Potara, it's going to be way higher because it gives a 170% stat increase instead of 120. So let's assume, okay, let's assume that that's the Super STR. That is what, 2.1 million. That is insanely high. And I'm pretty certain that doesn't even take into account support units and such. At rainbow level though, that is the big factor there. At rainbow level, and we don't know if it's on Super STR or Potara, but I'd imagine that is wait, hold on. Yeah, prepare for battle with Super STR. LR Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta will be prepared with Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Bulma, of course, for the prepare for battle link and shattering the limit. The floaters are Super Saiyan for Goku, Kaba, and Gogeta, and it doesn't specify, unfortunately, whether or not it's Super STR. I'm pretty certain it is Super STR. It makes the most sense. So now, we've gone over Vegito. He has prepared for battle now. Going to be very good on Super STR. Average attack on Super STR is supposedly 2.1 million at a rainbow level. So he is a very, very good unit for free to play. He is a very good free to play unit. Now, he's kind of borderline free to play now. Not really. He's definitely aimed at the players that have spent a lot more money in the game. Or maybe if you got extremely lucky as a free to play player and managed to pull multiple Dokkan Fest units, you're going to have a hard time. Unfortunately. Now here's why. So, if I go over to this particular post, unless you have 6 fierce battle units of each type, you won't be able to get LR Vegito Blue. Oh dear. That is a big oh dear. And alright, if you freeze play fierce battle units, there we go. But it honestly is a massive shame. Now, these are the summonable fierce battle units. There is a lot, okay? There is a lot of fierce battle units, but here's the thing. There are just such a limited amount of agility types that it's like, well, if I don't have these, what am I going to do? So you have Ultimate Gohan, okay, I personally have him. I have Golden Frieza, Vegeta, Blue Goku. You know, some of these are kind of old, so you may have been able to obtain them at some point, but agility is just so limited. Like, if you don't have some of the older ones, you're just kind of there like, oh, okay, I'm not going to be able to do this. But the point is, you need 6 characters of each type with the Fierce Battle Link. With the Fierce Battle Link, essentially a Dokkan Fest unit to obtain the remaining Potara medals, which honestly sucks massively. I mean, it's not that big of an issue, like I said, for the players that actually put a lot of money into the game, but requires link skill, 6 cards on team, clear a stage with only agility type characters possessing the link skill, Fierce Battle. Wow. That is actually a big wow, because I would imagine that a good portion of the players in the game have Vegito Blue now, but not all of them, unfortunately, have access to these units. And it sucks, because now it's like, oh, if you want to awaken your Transcended Ultra Rare Vegito Blue into LR Vegito Blue, you're going to have to summon. Tech Vegito Blue is going to come out anyway, so, you know, joke's on you. When he does eventually come out and he can actually obtain the LR Vegito Blue, he's not going to be as good as the Tech one. This honestly does suck massively. And it's not a matter of like, yeah, I'll just farm the medals from later on to, you know, awaken him. You need all of the medals that are currently in the game. These are the final medals. You need to obtain every single one. There aren't any left over. From what I know, these are the, like, legit all the medals that you need to go ahead and awaken Vegito Blue. I'm actually kind of surprised by this, to be honest. Again, I will most likely make a separate video on this. But this is ridiculous, you know. I am genuinely surprised that they went down this road. And even taking into account, like, the Fierce Battle, there's 63 characters, 105 cards with the Fierce Battle Link. But it's like, how many players have the amount of money to go for all of these units? Yeah, this is definitely something that isn't going to benefit the game. It's going to cause a lot of backlash, and it definitely is surprising. So you may have 6 characters of one type with first battle. You may be missing one. All I can suggest to you is keep some of the free-to-play ones around so that you can awaken them. And, you know, just go from there. Like I said, I'll be making a separate video on this for you guys. But this honestly is surprising to me. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video as always. And if you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. We'll definitely be making a separate video on this. But it's legit surprising to me. But honestly, it is what it is. We can't change what band I decided to go with. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day as always. And I will see you all in the next one.